Welcome back. Peace and blessings to you all. Welcome back. I'm back with another video, with another message. And this is a message to everybody that is on their soul ascension journey, self-discovery journey, whatever you want to call it. But those that are walking this path, that's on this wavelength, that's awakening, that's becoming, okay? So what I was getting in my spirit was doing the work, right? So in relation to what's in scripture, working out your soul's salvation, working out, meaning putting forth work, putting forth energy, effort, your focus. So doing the spiritual work, Christ was all about the heart, your heart, having your heart right. So when you think of the chakras and things, the heart is one of your most powerful chakras. A lot is revealed from the heart, and then you work from the heart, and then having that heart consciousness, when you're going up into the levels of consciousness, right? So doing the work is so essential in this time, especially right now with these ongoing shifts and changes and things like that. And it's just important to hone into spirit, fasting, eating less, reading more, grounding yourself, being connected with nature. This is so important. It's so important to tune in and not out. So all these outside distractions, Christmas, rumors of wars, what's going on with the president, just all that type of stuff, the media, all the propaganda, all the fear mongering, just all this stuff, what this celebrity did or whatever, just anything like that, anything to get you stirred up or to get your mind focused on that and not of what you really need to be focused on and really need to be doing. So stop allowing these outside forces and entities to steal your energy, because it's energy. When you give attention to something, that's you giving energy. But when you withdraw from that and you put your energy and focus within and stay within, like doing a break from the media and all engagements and things like that, when you just focus within and go out in nature and connect, then your perspective, your perception, and your awareness shifts. It changes. Your vibration level changes. And that's what this is about. It's about your vibration. So everything that the media projects is to hit your vibration, because they know what you are. This is deeper and beyond what we've been taught or what we've been thinking. We are superhumans, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not just ordinary, you know what I'm saying? They have studied the mind, they have studied the body, they have all this higher knowledge, they have our knowledge. So they know how to whip spells on us, which they have been doing, and they know. So by us coming into our knowing of the truth of who we are, what we are, and why we're here and things like that, now we have a battle, a war, right? Warfare. So every day we're being challenged, right? Every day we're being faced with some type of opposition. It's for us to grow and learn, but also you gotta know when it's these systems and programs trying to attack you or bring you back in. And so everything is designed to bring you down. The news headlines and stuff that come on the news. This person got shot, that person got shot, all the negative stuff on Facebook that just comes up. It's all negative to just bring you down. The low vibrational food, what they put in the food is to bring you down. These sounds and sirens, they vibrate on a certain frequency that bring you down. When you hear the ambulance, when you hear the police sirens, it's to put fear in you, but also it's just they know tones and vibrations, because we operate on tones and vibrations. We are vibrational. We vibrate. And so, they have mastered this stuff. And since we've been asleep for so long, they've had the upper hand over us. They've been ruling over us. They have taken over. But now with this awakening and this ascension, we have to fight to get our light back, to vibrate high, and to ascend, to welcome the new levels of life, of light, to master our energy, to master our mind, to master this physical world, this physical realm, to help the earth ascend, to be in divine balance, okay, equilibrium. And I'm gonna share with y'all something real quick. Where is it? All right, so this is a feeling frequency guide. So the higher frequencies are, the emotion is bliss, at one, empowerment, freedom, serene, delight, expansion, oneness, true empathy, trust, certainty, understanding, acceptance, willingness, passion, impartial, affirmation. So all these things vibrate on a certain vibration. So the power level is self is enlightenment. I am surrender, peace, joy, gratitude, love, compassion, allowing, knowing, reason, forgiveness, intention, heart's desire, neutrality, courage. So all this is a process of being, of transforming, illumination, thanksgiving, being love, your heart being open, letting go, being in truth, oneness, all that good stuff. So all those are of higher vibrations. So then when you come into the false self, the ego, those are of lower vibrations. The power levels of those are pride, anger, depression, hurt, craving, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, shame. So these lower beings, your lower self, your ego, it all wants you to vibrate in these lower states of consciousness and awareness, because first of all, your ego keep you in those lower states to keep you safe, to protect you, if you will, because that's what it's programmed to, that's what it's used to. So, but with these lower archons, they actually want to defeat you because they hate us, they can't stand us. So they want to keep you in these low vibrational levels to basically eventually have you to be killed. Like eventually you're going to die off, you're going to self-destruct. So these levels hold a low vibration. So the emotion of these power levels are judgment, despondency, pain, compulsion, anxiousness, sadness, indifference, self-blame, worthlessness, self-deception, projection, anger at self, seeking relief, addiction, fight, flight, freeze, loss, numbness, defensive, avoidance. And all these vibrate low. So when you're vibrating low, then what? Your immune system can get attacked. When you're vibrating low, you can fall into depression. You can get these suicidal thoughts. You could kill yourself. When you're in these low vibrational states, you can just not care about life. You're unaware. You can bring about disease in the body to where you can contract diseases, STDs, cancer, things like that. Your energy is not flowing in a spiral. Your energy is not moving how it should. So then when you have stagnant energy in the body, it brings about disease. And then it blinds and corrupts your perception to where you're not even seeing clearly. So what you're seeing is a reflection of what's inner, as within, so without. So you're operating in a deception. You're operating in a false illusion because you're not clear. That's why it's important to be clear. Christ was the example. Christ showed you how to gain enlightenment. Christ showed you that you are Christ. He said, I am with the Father and the Father is within me. I am with God and God is within me. When he say ye are gods, and when he say that me and the Father are one and the same, or you know what I'm saying, it's like that's you. You are it. You are it. It's not something that's outside of us. It's within. That's why he say seek ye the kingdom first, because everything is truly within. But if we don't ever go within, we're never going to know these things. We're never going to experience true peace, love, joy, happiness, oneness, bliss. We're never going to experience the divine oneness within, being one with everything, being in tune with animals and the trees and the birds, to have that divine communication again, to where we can get the ringings in our ear, we can get the calls and the signals in our ear, the real communication. Because I can't remember what cartoon it was, but it's a cartoon from back in the day. But they had on there where the guy he was getting a message, and it was coming in like a wave, and he can hear people talking. He can hear the message. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen a movie like that, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, a TV show or whatever. And just all that, just being back in that thought, in that conscious thought, in that awareness, to where you can make things happen like that, like a God. You know what I'm saying? And this is not fiction or fairy tale, and that's what they want to have you to believe, so you don't activate your power. They don't put these shows out there and these movies out there for nothing. The Raising Dion, Avatar, you know, all that stuff. You are nature. You are the earth. You are the galaxy, the cosmos. All that is within. It's within and it's without. But you have to understand you're within. That's why it's important that we know ourselves. That's why it's important that we don't listen to the outside world of what they define or what they say this, and that is. We are to be our own judges. We are to be our own governors. Sovereignty. But we learn, yes, we learn from our experiences. We learn from our environment. We learn from the earth. We learn from nature. And yes, we can learn from other people. But we have to take that with a grain of salt, because even in scripture it says, let every man be a liar. So that's where discernment comes in at. So yes, baby, I'm okay. So yeah, being clear, getting clear, staying clear, doing the spiritual work, and just taking it serious, because it's serious, you guys. Everything depends on your spirit right now. Everything depends on your ascension, because that's truly what everything is all about. It's about ascending. The animals want to ascend. The planet want to ascend, because we have not been operating in our full potential. You know, like the movie Lucy. We only been operating in a small % of our brain. We've been under under this dark cloud for too long, and now it's time to lift the veil, the unveiling, the apocalypse, right? So it's time to come out of the lies, the limitations, and come back into divinity, come back into that divine oneness in spirit, where we are at one and at peace within. We're mastery. We're at complete and total balance and peace within. And that's how a lot of things can manifest, a lot of things can be created. That's when you tap into that divine creativity, that divine mind of God. God is a creator, the infinite creator, should I say. The universal creator is constantly creating, it's constantly vibrating, it's constantly constant, it's infinite, and we are infinite. So you have to understand these things in order to further tap into that knowing state. It's important that you clean your vessel. It's important that you clean your temple. You know, watch what you put in your body. Learn what's good for your body to help you elevate. Because if you keep putting junk foods in your body, then it's going to affect your mind. It's going to affect your gut. Health is wealth. Because when you are healthy, when you are rejuvenating and constantly restoring yourself, you're at a balanced state. We can't truly heal, because to say that you're healed is to say that nothing else can ever occur again. So you're at a constant state of restoring, rejuvenating, and balancing. We're just gonna put it that way, okay? Because it's a maintenance that you have to do. You have to maintain. That's why you have to keep constantly eating the right foods. You don't just eat the right foods one time, or you don't just work out one time or get surgery one time and don't have to maintain, your body. So I'm about to feed. So yeah, you got to come into this deeper knowledge, into this mystery, the mysteries, and that's what these lower archons, these lower beings, whatever you want to call them, these dark forces, they have removed all of the mysteries from the Bible and misconstrued and reconstructed a whole bunch of stuff. But the mysteries is all what you're seeing today, us learning about the chakras and all that stuff, but the religion in Christianity, it bans that. It teaches you that it's evil, but it's not. That's all that programming is to stop the ascension. It's to stop the awakening. It's to stop you from tapping in and knowing who you truly are. That's for you to not know that you are Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's for you to not come into that mind of Christ. So it's real. It's real. And I hope that enlighten you guys. That's my intention, for this to go out to who it needs to go out to receive this message, to receive this download, and to act on it. Act on it. Alkalize your body so you can crystallize, so you can come into your light body, so you can be light. You got to be light as a feather. Work on your heart. Do the work. I love y'all. Stay peaceful, stay balanced, stay aware.